Yo, what's going on, everybody? Rudolphverse here, man. We're back on another video. Want to just drop a quick, may not be so quick, some of these matches, but a decently quick video with the Darkrai deck, and I think I misspelled it on the thing, but this is the Darkrai deck, and it pretty much is the standard Darkrai deck. I think did I make any adjustments to it? No, I didn't make any adjustments. It feels good the way it is. Except maybe potentially adding in a Rocky helmet instead of the giant cape. But the giant cape will be valuable against certain teams. So it's very important, especially like the ones that hit for a consistent 150, or even something that potentially could hit 150, like a Garchomp deck or something. But yeah, just standard Darkrai deck. Nothing. I don't think that I do different or anything like that. So yeah, let's jump into it. I usually don't like to use meta decks. This is very much the meta deck if I've ever seen one. I usually don't like using meta decks. Reason being is I have more fun using off decks, because one thing I love about Pocket, like if you're playing a tournament and stuff and you want to win, yes, obviously use the deck that gives you the best chance of that. But if like most games, like you have a good chance of winning regardless of it's probably not the best hand, by the way, to start, but you have a good chance of winning with almost any deck if it's like just like long as it's obviously just not some like random mash of cards. But like any coherent deck, like a Venusaur deck, Blastoise deck, Charizard deck, those decks all have a good chance of winning under the right conditions. And so I think a true deck is the true testament of a deck is how good is it against another deck when they're both at their best. And honestly, I think a lot of the other decks, or even a deck like this, isn't even gonna beat a fully powered up Charizard deck or a fully powered up Venusaur deck or anything like that. It's actually gonna struggle quite a bit. But the thing is, how consistent are those decks able to get up? And I think that also plays a big strong part into it. So, but anyways, with that being said, that's why you can play a lot of off meta decks if you're just playing for fun and all that stuff. Because if they added a rank system to this game, I think that, yeah, then I'll be using quite a few more meta decks. But as of now, I don't focus too much on that because there's no real need to. And lucky for us, we did manage to get a Darkrai. I wish we had Magna Ton already, but without it, it's gonna kind of hold us up. But good thing here is that we already do have a Leaf, so we can kind of come out with Darkrai, I think, in 3 turns. And do we get the knockout on Dialga? Nope. We'll be one short, but after he attacks Druddigon here, he'll be within range, so that's fine with us. We have no intention of hitting you just yet, so you're fine. And with him putting so much emphasis on, looks like he potions here. Yeah, that's fine. If he attacks twice, it doesn't really matter too much here. Interesting that this deck runs potion. Look at you again. Take 200 inches. Oh, I didn't realize Dialga, you get a complete return in investment on him. I always just thought Dialga's I thought he only gave one metal energy. I didn't realize it was 2. Dialga has an almost complete return in investment. And so if he gets 2 attacks off, he's pretty threatening actually. But I'm not scared of heavy impact. So we do get the knockout next turn, and that's more than I can ask for. If everything goes according to play, if he does switch out, that's fine. We can always come back to that Dialga later. Are we threatened 2 as well next turn? No, we actually get 2. Okay, nope. He does save himself, I think, here from a knockout. So, so we will have to. No, I have to say, even if. And this is fine. Can he put that on to one of your bench Pokemon? Are we threatened by him copying our Magnezone? No, we're not really threatened by anything here, and we can actually take another hit for funsies and funsies. We can pretty much take another hit with no real repercussion. And I think yeah, he's already used 2 potions. He's kind of in a bad spot here, so I'm gonna put our second Drotagon here just in case something crazy comes out like a I don't want to get hit by anything crazy like a heavy impact to my bench here. So him getting a knockout here isn't too bad. It pretty much leaves him in the same spot he was. We get to come in for a knockout. What does threaten us here is that we do have to play defensive. Um, and we'll actually do have to go ahead and throw a Magneton. Okay, that's fine. We can always come back and get you later with Cyrus. So not really too mad about that. And also another thing I don't think he thought too heavy about. And we still get the knockout next turn. Yeah. Oh, and even more interesting here is that we can okay, because we don't have to. I'm gonna go ahead and put the energy on Magnezone. This is something really important, so pay attention. And let me see what this next Pokemon is first. Okay, good. And we can already go ahead and start this up. Okay, so this is really interesting. And this is why I always wait. Don't ever rush to evolve Magnezone. Now, obviously, you can get Mars, you can get red carded. It's super rare now. But the reason we can go ahead and get this knockout, and this is very important. Anytime you can get a knockout on with your Magnezone without using Darkrai's ability, you want to make sure you put energy on it, so the next Pokemon that comes out, you can throw energy on your Darkrai. This is very important because this is going to help me get a knockout on his Dialga here. Now again, he's still in a bad position. If he comes in and you know, he's gonna have to come in with his other Dialga. He still doesn't have anything else to fall back on right now. And even if he did, it's still gonna be pretty threatened by Magnezone. And I don't think even if he had like a Metal, I don't know what else he could throw out here that would threaten us right now. So again, and if we pull Cyrus next turn too, that's game. No Cyrus, so he lives to fight another day. Funny enough, but yeah, if we get Cyrus anytime soon, that's instant GG. And so this game's all pretty much all but won here. And we can go ahead and set up our second Magneton, so we can even get another one off next turn. And we maybe should have Giant Cape here just to avoid the knockout. I'm trying to see, can anything go wrong? He already has an item on that other Dialga. Young Mega. If he can get a knockout here, that would be pretty. No, he's not gonna be able to give Young Mega up in time. Yeah, I think this one's pretty much over. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, it's just no way of him coming back. Hey, one thing too is I've noticed a lot of people, they're playing these meta decks, and what's funny is they don't think a few turns ahead. And you know, I've played this in a TCG live, so I can kind of oftentimes think a little bit few more turns ahead, or at least think, okay, in 3 turns, if I do this and they do that and I do this and they do that, am I still like in a good position? And that's one thing you kind of have to just do when you're placing energy. Energy placements very minor, but can be very important, especially in this deck. This deck, when you throw your energy on your Magnezone, is very, very important. So oftentimes too, it's not always a rush, but sometimes you want to get that energy on Magnezone before you need the extra 20, because again, you want to make sure you're swinging for like 130 if every time. I never like pinning Darkrai up front, but are we going second though? I think we're going second, so I'm not even too upset about it. And we do have a strong starting hand. Okay, it looks like we're going against a mirror deck. What sucks about this is that they look like they have a much better start. But we do get energy first, so that's also good. Are we threatened if he? Yeah, him just putting damage on us is gonna suck here, honestly. And us losing Darkrai, again, that's relevant. Okay, we do get Leaf though. So depending on what I see here, okay, Jordan, I'm gonna just Leaf to avoid being able to get Cyrus later in this game. Unfortunately, that we can't go ahead and Professor Oak here. That's just gonna have to be what it is, because I don't want to risk getting Cyrus. And I even maybe should have, if I went a step further, because if he's running a deck very similar to mine, he also has Sabrina, and getting Sabrina also sets me up later for another Cyrus. So, but by that point too, I'll actually be okay. I wouldn't be upset if I did get Sabrina. But we're not gonna go ahead and use Poke Communications because I want to save that just in case next turn after we Oak we don't see what we need. Is this his second Oak or this is his first? Oh my God, yeah, he's in really good shape here. I'm not wouldn't expect. I would be surprised not to see a Magneton here. Yeah, he's in a really good shape. So that's the only scary part right now. Okay. With that being said, he may have messed up here. Imperfect. That may be checkmate, and I'll explain this in a second. The biggest way that he was going to win this match was to get an early knockout on us before we got set up. Because we went second, we just win this. Because if we knock his Drotagon out, now if he switches Drotagon out, okay, that's different. But if we knock his Drotagon out, he's gonna be down one. It's just gonna be a numbers game at that point. So I'm sorry, I had to catch my thought there. But he's gonna be once he's down one, he may not have Mag Zone either. But with us just being able to knock out Drotagon with no real threat, we get the first knockout, and then we can. Oh my God! And on top of that, we can swing. We get a knockout, and then we can swing on him that same turn. Yeah, it's just automatically a win here, and yeah, he's gonna have to sub into something else. But him taking the Drotagon. Yep. Okay. It may be a little too late here. I should have went ahead and threw that energy on. No, I couldn't. I had to keep that pressure on him. I had to keep that pressure on him. But smart of him. But Drotagon's an easy knockout at any point now. But here's the interesting thing here, and no Sabrina to come out. I wish we had a second Drotagon. Interesting. So he only gets one more of those. Right? No, he actually gets two more. I'm sorry. I don't want to again. You don't want to ever get caught up in that. I don't think you ever want to get caught up in trying to Hold on, let me make this play before I can finish this thought. You don't want to get caught up in losing Darkrai, or even letting Darkrai get any damage on him. We want to go ahead and do this. See if we can get our second Magnemite out. But yeah, you don't want to get caught up in that, and you don't want to lose your Yeah, so that was the only smart play. Now the thing is, what do you do now? Another Leaf, kind of, you're still threading. Cyrus is still whatever. So it's just kind of interesting. What do you do now? Is the thought? Because now you hit, okay, 110, cool. Now we knock you with Darkrai here though. which is funny. And obviously, that should be hopefully our other Magnemite. So this is for the knockout, and let's see what he plays next. And we have a leaf, so our Magna, so he may either sub in what I imagine he would think is safe. Okay, Drotagon, that's fine. Because now we get a second knockout. Now again, remember too, this deck runs Sabrina as well. Has he got a, did he get a knockout on us? He did get a knockout on us though. Energy plus 100. He's doing 100. Maybe not the smartest play here actually now, because he's doing 100. He's doing 100, and then he can and then he can come back in at any time. Interesting. Yeah, actually now I think about it, we gotta kind of cross our fingers that we see Sabrina again. Cyrus is the mind play. I should have thought about that actually, because him again, Darkrai is so valuable here. Darkrai is so valuable since he already got that knockout. I completely forgot he had got a knockout already on our Drotagon. We gotta see Sabrina next turn, I think, or it's no way he doesn't have Cyrus. Wait, oh no, we still survived, just barely. I completely forgot about the Rocky rough skin. Ugh, that's scary. Yeah, that's scary. Yeah, this may be an L because of that that mistake. Why didn't I? Yep, you always that's what I'm saying. That's what as soon as I was bragging on myself, I make a crucial mistake here, and easily he wins easily here with a Cyrus. And this is all we can do. And just sub out next turn. We can't do anything else. Cyrus comes out. I'm already ready to concede. If Cyrus comes out, which it should most likely do, unless he just didn't have it or doesn't think about it. Okay, now we have a double win condition. Oh my gosh. Of course, we don't see what we need to see. Of course, man. Of course. Of course not. Wouldn't that be too easy, guys? Wouldn't that be way too easy? Again, we're out of leaves, right? We're out of leaves, right? Yeah, okay. Here's what I'm gonna go ahead and throw energy on Drotagon. We didn't get Cyrus. It's no way he doesn't run Sabrina or Cyrus. And if we was lucky enough for them both to be bottom deck for him, that's insane. He may get a knockout here. Oh, he's gonna get hit with rough skin. No, he won't get a knockout. He can't double up on energy. And actually, and no matter what he does at this point now, he can't win. If we just see, yeah, I have to say we just need one of the two. And this is why Oof. Well, either way it goes here, we're still kind of in a. I wanted to see somebody else. Um. Okay, here's what we do. Wow, I big mistake on pin our Darkrai in this position. I'm so worried now. I don't know if there was a better way. We get the Cyrus, but the energy deficit is still there. Either way it goes, if you attack here, you're gonna take damage on Jordan. Dredagon plus Darkrai comes in. Like you still no, actually, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I disrespected you. And he actually did save himself here. Very late Sabrina, but um I did was there a chance he could have done that earlier by chance? Funny enough too, if we Sabrina here, Sabrina wouldn't actually even give us the win because then he could just yeah, we had to get. I'm sorry, that took way too long. We had to set the stage up perfect for that one. We had to set it up. It took way too long. Our second Magnezone never showed up. That's what would have got us back in the game is that second Magnezone, for sure. But yeah, not running Cyrus is crazy. I don't know if it was at the very bottom of his deck or what. Cause I think he had two cards left, right? If we got that lucky where both Cyruses were sitting at the bottom or just the one, I don't know if he's running one or two. If one was sitting at the bottom of his deck, that was luck for us. We definitely misplayed that hard. We should have probably took another turn and let our other Drotagon probably got hit some more. Or do we even have the second Drotagon out yet? I can't even remember how to. I gotta rewatch that whole game, but definitely a bunch of misplays. Okay, might get a free win here. Our opponent seems to have disconnected. Are we first? Okay, I'm not mad at going first here because I don't have much going anyway right now to throw energy on anybody. So, yeah. All right, let's get it. As this deck run Poke, I could have probably left that second Drotagon in my hand for Poke Communications. Actually, I should have just for this Hitmonlee. I didn't. Wow, idiot! What an idiot! I should have left it on for to avoid getting this Hitmonlee damage on. I should have left that for multiple reasons, and I did not. So, shame on me. And I should have threw energy on Drotagon there too. Mental mistake after mental mistake here. But now he has an ultimatum. Do you continue to throw energy on All right, this will get me to the promised land here. We're setting our Jordan up for a retreat here. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I guess he can. Yep. And he didn't even have to X speed there either. He could have gotten that knockout simply by hitting with Hitmon. He could have just. Oh, he can't hit the bench. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Forget anything I'm saying today. Forget anything I've said today. But very strong counter. Is this the counter? This seems very like a very much a strong counter to us. So now my entire hand is like pointless now. All right, something good. I don't know what I've been told. All right. Here's the beauty of this now. I want to see our other Mac. How many Pokeballs have we used? Only one? It's funny here. Oh, perfect. I was gonna say one thing we need is to win this game still. We have a few options. And this is one of them. He can potentially Cyrus us this turn as well. That's threatening, and I probably should have put a okay, he Oaks there. Okay, that's fine. Mm, mm, mm. We can obviously Cyrus into his what sucks here is he has a second Cyrus too. What threatens us now is really his Magneton. What's your hand? It's no way he is he running two Cyruses? Another 100. Do we knock him before he knocks us? Or no? Two more. Or if we put the giant cape on, then we're 3 to kill. Oh, he does have another Hitmonlee. Oh, I was gonna say I should have. I think I took too long. That happened. So there needs to be a big red countdown. Let me see. I think he might just sorry. Yeah, I mean, there's no point in overthinking it. It was only way we had a decent chance had he not red carded us there. I think. No, even now we needed like one turn earlier, because once we got an Oko range of Magnezone, that's when I think it was already over. Because he could pull us out at any time. It was unfortunate. Yeah, I guess there you guys go. I guess that toolbox deck is a complete counter to this meta deck. It very much is a heavy counter because it hits Darkrai early, he's able to get Cyrused out, and you just kind of hope for an early knockout. Honestly, besides that, and then I think yeah, you put damage on anything else, you're in good shape. From what it looks like. If you put damage on like a dark, if you get hit twice early with Hitmonlee on like the Magnemite, if you can hit Magnemite and Darkrai, you pretty much win. I think with that deck for for obvious reasons. It looks like. So I guess the only way to counter it is to some way somehow, which you almost would never be able to do if you go second. If they go second, is some way somehow counter their you would have to kill their Hitmonlee before it can hit twice, but again, very much not gonna happen. Ooh, almost accidentally placed Sabrina. Yeah, I was definitely not familiar with that card or that deck. So, but I just thought it was like a good counter to the main meta. But that deck counters pretty much everything, even Palkia decks. Now that I look at it, you hit Palkia once, he's done for it with a Magnezone. You hit let's see. Even yeah, it looks like everything's pretty much threatening it. Then if you do manage to okay, good. Didn't have to waste anything here. Oh. All right, guys, this video may end a lot sooner. I didn't realize how low my battery was, and I'm nowhere near my charger. But let's see if we can wrap this up before. But the obvious play here is to Sabrina next turn. But even then, we would have to leave. We should actually went ahead and Sabrina this turn. Well, it's fine. Let's see how it goes. But luckily we can Cyrus him at any time, which is the beauty. And now he can Cyrus us at any time. But I wonder what this deck's main attacker looks like. A leaf here would be great. No leaf. All right, that's fine. We don't get our leaf yet. And honestly, we can almost just keep attacking him until he, well, hold on. Yeah, my battery's definitely not going to make it. Hope you guys enjoyed this, man. If you did, thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. We'll be back with another Darkrai video and much more. And don't forget, we do a lot of the non-meta decks too. So go check out those videos and let me know what you guys think. Anyways, man, real diversity. We are out. Peace.